Welcome to your geography class. Chapter number 5 is going on and we have to continue the topic of the types of vegetation, within which we do have still 3 types of forests yet remaining for the discussion, and they are about the tropical thorn forests and scrubs and mountain forests along with mangrove forests. So first we are going to take up our thorn and scrub forest. So thorn forests and scrubs. As the name suggests itself, thorn forests and scrubs. So certainly, quite obviously, they are found in the dry regions. And if I'm talking about the dry region, you can easily identify which region particularly I'm going to talk about. We are talking about Rajasthan, Western Rajasthan prominently, but there are various other regions where such kind of forests are found. So let's discover which are those regions. So this particular area of thorn forests and scrubs receives less than 70 centimeter of the rainfall, and these are found in the western parts of the country. So we are talking about western Gujarat, western Rajasthan prominently. Again, these are the regions. So includes semi-arid. Semi means half, arid means dry. So these are not entirely dry regions, semi-arid regions, half dry, half wet kind of. And wet, if you use the word wet, we are not talking about the water soaked clothes. We are talking about the region that experiences more rainfall than the 70 centimeter. These regions are the western parts of Gujarat, particularly the western parts of Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. Then main plant species that are found in these dry forests, particularly the thorn and scrub forests, are acacias, euphorbias, palms and cacti. Cactus in the terms, easiest way to learn. Characteristics of these forests, so trees are scattered. Vegetation is less, that too scattered, spread across the region, but in least count, long roots penetrating deep into the soil to get the moisture part. Stems are succulent to conserve water, a prominent feature of the stems, so that they can conserve water, store water for the entire or the harsh dry region. Leaves are mostly thick and small to minimize evaporation. If they won't be the thick, the evaporation process will speed up and the plants will not be able to survive for a longer duration. Talking about the common animals that are found in these thorn and scrub forests: rats, fox, lion, mice, wolf. We do have wildlife, camel, horse, tiger and rabbits. Tigers are found but not in common. Of course, it is to be added in the common animals because it is found in these regions, but not that frequently it is seen. Mountain forests, so these are the forests that are found in the higher altitudes at good heights, and certainly the mountain word resembles the mountain word. So these are found in the mountainous areas. They do experiences temperature that decreases with the increase in height. It leads to the corresponding change in the natural vegetation. To mean, within the mountain forests, in the mountainous areas, mountainous regions, the forests are divided according to their varying heights. It means natural vegetation follows a succession from bottom to the upper part, from tropical to tundra region. It means among the mountain forests that are situated at the least height, according to the altitude part, they are the tropical forests. Then as they increase in altitude, we are talking about the region that increase in altitude. So at the highest point of the altitude, tundra vegetation is found in tundra region. Almost snow covered regions we are talking about. So wet temperate types of forests. These mountain forests are further divided into wet temperate type forests. Told you according to their altitude height, the forests are further divided into categories. So the first one is of wet temperate. Temperate, it doesn't range into the extreme. So neither too hot nor too cold kind of region within the mountain. So mountain between 1000 to 2000 meters, these are present. Evergreen broad leaf trees and they are predominating that region. They are present over there since centuries. After that, new vegetation has been introduced on its own without any human interference. Examples are oaks and chestnuts. Other type of forests are temperate forests. So these are found between 1500 to 3000. You have to learn their height, altitude particularly, because these are the basic concern which separates one type of mountain forest from the other type of mountain forest. These contains coniferous trees having conical shape of the trees, like with Christmas tree. So pine, deodar, silver fir, spruce, cedar, these are the trees that are found in temperate forest regions. Found in Himalayas and south northeast part of India, southern and northeast part. So we are talking about southern, northeast and Himalayan region. Again, the regions that are shaded in this color, we are talking about these regions. So in the Himalayas, on the southern slopes, and in the southern and northeast India, they are present at the high altitude places. Discussing the further features of these types of forests, now there are certain grasslands as well. So temperate grasslands are also situated in these mountain forests, common at higher elevation. Alpine vegetation, after temperate comes the alpine vegetation at high altitudes, generally more than 3600 meters. Then temperate forests and grasslands, we are talking about temperate grasslands and temperate forests that we have discussed. They give way to alpine vegetation, and thereafter goes for the tundra vegetation itself. Common trees that are found in these forests are silver fir, junipers, pines and birches. Get progressively stunted as they approach the snow line, because thereafter snow covered region starts. Ultimately, through shrubs and scrubs, they merge into the alpine grasslands. So the meeting point of shrubs and scrubs goes for the approaching of the snow line part, and thereafter such kind of vegetation is prominently found. Alpine grasslands, as temperate grasslands and temperate forests were there, we do have the temperate, what to be considered for temperate vegetation, we do have temperate grasslands as well. So these are used extensively for the grazing part, because these are the grasslands and by the nomadic tribes, particularly Gujars and Bakarwals. We are talking about the Himalayan part. Then comes tundra vegetation, have told you. So this is present at the higher altitude. And what kind of vegetation is present over there? Mosses and lichens. They form part of tundra vegetation. So within the tundra vegetation, prominently mosses and lichens are comprised. Thereafter, we do have certain common animals that are present in the mountain forest. So these are Kashmir stag, spotted deer, wild sheep, jackrabbit, Tibetan antelope, yak, snow leopard, squirrels. And again, these are common but important one. We do have some more names: shaggy hornbill, ibex, bear, sheep and goats with thick hair, prominent feature, and rare red panda is also found in common. Now is the remaining discussion of which type of forest. We are going to talk about the mangrove forest. My favorite one, because these forests comprises a unique feature. And which is that feature? It is a root. So root of the trees found in these mangrove forests is not found beneath the surface of the soil. It is outgrown. It is found on the surface of the soil itself. It means roots are present above the soil, although they are linked to the soil part only. And during the high tides, these roots get submerged in the water, and during the low tides, the roots, they just emerge as the water level recedes. So this is the unique feature. And talking about the high tide, low tide, you have already discussed about the tides topic in the chapter in the class 7 geography part. So mangrove forest, also known as tidal forest, these are found in the areas of coast where the land and the water body meets, and these are influenced by the tides. I have already told you such kind of vegetation is found almost laying parallel to the ground itself, parallel to the water body actually. So mud and silt get accumulated on such coasts, Common plants that are found in here are dense mangroves. Roots of these plants submerged underwater, as you can see. In the neap tides, in the low tides, the roots starts appearing, and in the high tide, when the water level rises, these roots get submerged in the water body. These are found in the deltas of Ganga, Mahanadi, Krishna, Godavari and Kaveri that are creating their deltas by the eastern part. That is the water body of Bay of Bengal itself. Sundari trees. Now, prominent kind of trees are found within these mangrove forests. Because of these Sundari trees, remember the Sundarban Delta is named after the Sundari trees as well. So, these are found in the Ganga Brahmaputra Delta, also known as Sundarban Delta. These do provide durable hard timber. So, Sundari trees are hardwood trees. Yes, you are getting it right. We do have the softwood trees as well. Other vegetation that grows in these mangrove forests are palm, cura, coconut, agar. It is not agra, it is agar. Then certain kind of animals found in these mangrove forests are Royal Bengal tiger, the prominent key animal or key creature, unique creature that is found in the Sundarban Delta or the Sundarban forest itself. Royal Bengal tigers, then turtles, gharials, a variety of crocodiles itself, snakes, crocodiles, I was going to say that only. So these are the common animals found in these mangrove forest region. So that was all about our today's class. We have discussed about the characteristic features of 5 types of vegetation in the prior and today's class collectively. Now is the time to recall the 3 forests that we have discussed in today's class. So what is the main application of plants? What is the main adaptation of plants in the thorn forest? Adaptation, they have adapted themselves. They have adjusted themselves according to that particular feature we have to identify among these. So large broad leaves, they can be there, but to absorb sunlight, not exactly, because likewise they are not going to survive for longer duration. So they do have deep roots to reach underground water in the time period, during the time period when it doesn't rain. Although it doesn't rain in good amount throughout the year, still whatever amount of water is there, these vegetations tries to survive or thrive onto that part only. What type of vegetation is found in the tidal areas? So we are going to talk about mangrove forests, as mangrove forests are also known as tidal forests, and tidal word has been derived from the word tides itself. Question number 3. What happens to vegetation as altitude, height increases in the montane forest? They get divided. It changes gradually from tropical forest to the tundra vegetation. This is the answer. So that was all about our today's class. In the next class, we are going to start the next topic of this, going on chapter number 5. So see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.